Hello fishing friends, and if you're new here, welcome. So on today's video, I'm going to show you how to catch the oarfish, and it's currently the fish of the week. So what I'm going to be doing a little bit different is I'm going to show you how to catch this guy on South Korea and Japan. I tried to catch this fish first, and now I'm doing my introduction after I've caught the fish. So now that you know that, I would not recommend trying to catch this fish on US West. I would stick with South Korea or Japan, and I'll show you in the videos why. Basically, it's really easy to find on South Korea and US West. Basically, it's really easy to find on South Korea and Japan. Not very easy to find on US West. I spent probably 30 minutes trying to catch it on US West, and literally the first reset on Japan and South Korea. So it was piece of cake on Japan and South Korea. So it's really easy to find there, not easy to find on US West. So stick with Japan or South Korea. So alrighty. So what we will do is we'll go over here to the board, and on the map, so on South Korea, you're going to find it on South Korea 18. And then on US West, I believe it is on 19 on US West. And like I said, it's on 19. I personally would not try to fish 19 specifically hunting for that guy. I would definitely try either South Korea or Japan. Both are very easy to find it. And on Japan, it's going to be on location 10. So let's go ahead and jump into South Korea, and I'll show you how to catch it on South Korea. And let's see, that was on 18, and let's go. Okay, so here you're on location 18 of South Korea. It's the first location where I'm going to show you how to catch the oarfish. This is only a temporary location. It's normally going to be on Japan. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for bubbles, and you're going to have your shiner on there. And we have some bubbles out there. And we're going to cast to those bubbles and reel up to it. And if it turns red instantly, we know that's not the oarfish. So we're going to test with both the shiner and the crawfish. Because all the fish out here, they either really like the shiner or they really like the crawfish. So if it turns instantly red on either one of those, then you know that's not the oarfish. If it doesn't turn instantly red on either one of those, then it's going to be your oarfish. And where else do we got bubbles? Oh, there they are. There they are. A little farther. Okay. There we go. Seen some bubbles right there. And it's not turning red. I'm right on top of those bubbles. See if it turns red at all. Okay, so it turned red after a while. So now I'm going to switch over to the crawfish and see if it turns instantly red. I might need to go a little bit farther. It's not turning instantly red. See if it turns red at all. There it goes. See? Okay, there he is. So he didn't turn instantly red on either one of those. And there's the oarfish right there. Alright, we'll bring this guy in. So this is how you find him on South Korea. Again, you test it with the shiner. If it doesn't turn instantly red, then you test it with the crawfish. If it doesn't turn instantly red, then that is probably your oarfish. And you just keep doing that. You just keep resetting, testing all the bubbles out, and eventually make sure that your line is all the way to the bottom. The Oarfish is in the middle and the bottom, but I just test on the bottom. I use a very similar method on Japan as well, which is where you'll catch it after the event is over. Alright, come on, guy. And there we go. Got my Oarfish, and it's my personal best. How about that? Cool. Alright, we're going to go ahead and keep him, get some credits, and we'll go to the next location in US West. Okay, so I have done a ton of resets. I've been testing out with just the shiner and doing basically catch and release, letting it run. If it's, like a 10 or 12 count, letting it run, quick releasing it just to see if it's the Oarfish. And to be honest, if you're searching for the Oarfish, I would not recommend searching on US West. If you're just searching for this Oarfish, stick with South Korea or Japan, because I've been doing this for a long time and I have yet to find the Oarfish on US West. We'll see what this is. Maybe it'll be the Oarfish. And it's not. So, yep. So, let's skip US West. So, if you really want to fish US West, I would just fish for stuff and maybe you'll catch the Oarfish. I would not use US West to specifically hunt for Oarfish. So, if you got the game, you got South Korea, you can catch it in South Korea, finding it with the shiner and the crawfish, because that is an easy location. There's too many things out here that don't like the shiner or the crawfish to really hunt for it out here very easily. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's head over to Japan. Okay, so here we are on Japan 10. So, as most of you know, in Japan, everything likes the krill. So, the way we're going to find the Oarfish here is we're going to stick with the krill. We're going to look for bubbles. The same as we did in South Korea. We're going to be fishing with the line all the way down to the bottom. We're going to stick it over to krill. And we're going to be testing out bubbles. And we're going to be looking for bubbles that don't like the krill. Now, there are a couple of fish out there on the bottom that don't like the krill. So we have the Japanese amberjack, won't like the krill. He's on the bottom. And the rainbow runner. So the rainbow runner is on all three depths. Doesn't like the krill. So we might get those. But for the most part, the rest of these that are on either all the locations, all levels, or they're going to be on top. Everything likes the krill. Yeah, that one's on top. We're not going to have to worry about that. We got the krill there. That one's in the middle. Don't really have to worry about him. Krill on the bottom. So for the most part, he's in the middle. He's on the top. He's on the top. For the most part, we're not going to have to worry about anything else besides the Japanese amberjack and the rainbow runner. And you're going to know when you got the Oarfish because it's huge. So that's what we're going to do. I got some bubbles straight out ahead. Let me target those. And I got some bubbles over here. And just see if my line turns instantly red. If it does, I'm going to quick retrieve it. Quick retrieve it. It turned instantly red. I'm going to go over here. There's the bubbles out there. Let's see if it quick. Okay, so that one isn't turning instantly red. So I'm going to let that one sit. I'm going to catch whatever it is at those bubbles. So hopefully it's the Oarfish. So that took quite a long time. Took about a 10 or 12 second count. And we'll know once we get the Oarfish. I don't know if that was it or not. Nope. That was probably the Japanese amberjack. So let's see. There was some bubbles right there. Oops, that was way over to the left. It's probably about the same as where I was just at, but I'll let it sit there because it was fairly close. And we'll see if it was close enough. Yeah, that one was quite a long count. So we'll see if that's it. And there he is, Japanese oarfish. So yeah, on South Korea and Japan, it's fairly easy to find this guy. Just by using the bait that it doesn't like and waiting for it to take the bait. And if it turns instantly red, you know that it's not it. And you just quick retrieve it. So we'll bring this guy in. And yeah, I know I haven't done Japan 9 yet, but I thought I'd get the oarfish out there. And I wanted to do all the locations for the oarfish, just in case, you know, you don't have the DLC. And you wanted to catch this maybe on South Korea. Again, I would not recommend trying to hunt for this guy on US West unless you just don't want to fish any other location, and then I would just fish for other fish and maybe you'll get lucky and get an oarfish on there. But if you're specifically trying to find the oarfish, I would definitely stick with South Korea or Japan, using the methods that I showed you, trying to find the fish that doesn't like your bait. We'll bring this guy in. And there we go. He's a big guy. Oh, he's my personal best again. Yay. Of course, I've only got 4, so it doesn't take much to get a personal best when you only got 4. But you are ugly, dude. Alrighty. Well, we'll go ahead and keep him. And there you go. That's how you catch the oarfish on South Korea and on Japan. So hopefully this video was helpful for you. And if it was, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, so you can see more tips and tricks like this in the future. And yes, Location 9 of Japan will be coming out in the near future. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.